You see the drama about AI art? You talking about Artstation and AI art? Yeah, I did. Yeah, they're in some hot water. Oh, god damn. Thank you for the 25 gift subs, JJ. Christ, thank you for the big drop again, man. You've been super generous this last week. God damn. Thank you for that. Yeah, Artstation, though, is getting some shit on Twitter. And not without reason. So, as I understand it, and maybe people in chat know better than I, artists on Artstation are just asking Artstation to do something about separating the AI art from, like, the actual human being generated art. Like, just put them in separate places. I don't think they want to outright ban it, at least not the majority of people. They just don't want it, like, as shoved down their throat. Like, they want it just more like, can you promote the fucking 95% of your community that doesn't really like AI art instead of, like, only promoting AI generated pieces, I think. Because right now, a lot of AI art is getting promoted pretty heavily on Artstation, which is drowning out, like, the normal art from people. They definitely want to ban it. The overwhelming majority of what I saw was them wanting Artstation to do something so it's not just AI art taking over the platform. Not so much outright ban it. Just do something. Take some kind of, like, stand. A line in the sand somewhere. Thanks for the resub to the death. Nick and the gift sub. Grumpy in the prime. Sushi. And the 10 gift subs. Vitri. Thank you, Vitri. Resub Daddy, Dio, and Sis. AI art will take over. Maybe. I think it'll take over on small projects. Like projects without a big budget, I think it'll absolutely take over there. But I don't really see a world where like big studios and shit would go for AI art as opposed to like traditional art. Because it'd be really hard to get exactly what you want out of a machine through prompts as opposed to telling a person, like fully explaining it to them. But I definitely do think AI art will absolutely be used overwhelmingly for lower budget projects. And for commissions, I'm not sure. That'd be pretty tough as well. I think for the same reason bigger studios would go to a real artist, people that want a commission would probably also go to a real artist because you can easily explain your thoughts to a person who would hear them and know what you want as opposed to typing out the perfect prompt to get what you're imagining. So, I don't think it'd replace commissions. I just think it's going to replace like professional work on smaller budget titles. But we'll see. I also envision a future where like artists also start using the technology to refine their pieces as well to some level. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Kitty. Appreciate that. What's your stance on calling someone an artist by using AI art? Oh, I think that's silly. 100% I think that's silly. I've generated so many AI art pieces over the last, like, fucking 5 or 6 months. If anyone called me an artist for some of those great generations, I would laugh in your goddamn face. I do think AI art is real art, but the person that's generating that art is not an artist. They're more like a wordsmith. An interpreter, even. They can come up with the perfect prompt for what they want. I don't think that makes them an artist. More of an engineer. Yeah, kind of like a technician almost. Thanks the resub don't know and the gift sub Desmail and resub Claff and Prime adequate. Now I will say I definitely see AI taking over in journalism pretty soon. I wasn't exaggerating when I made that video. I really do think with ChatGPT only being in its infancy and being so incredibly realistic and so true to real journalism, I absolutely see Polygon, Kotaku, like the usual suspects using ChatGPT to generate garbage, clickbait, rage bait articles instead of just commissioning someone to do it. I absolutely see that happening soon. I almost prefer it. True. Fucking true. At least with the AI, the shit's coherent. Half of the goddamn Kotaku Ragebait articles go completely off the rails. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, J Fish. Thank you for that. Thank you, Fish. Imagine a bot doing a better job than you. Hey, you don't have to imagine it, man. Give it 10 years and whatever your job is, an AI is probably going to take it over soon, too. I'm telling you, I really do think they can do anything that a human can. Podcasting, I absolutely think they're going to crush it. Someone will probably, like, since they already have so many, like, voice AIs out there, someone will probably do, like, a all-star lineup for a podcast. So you'll have, like, fucking Marilyn Monroe doing a podcast with, George Carlin. Like, you would literally be able to take anyone and make content out of it. You just write them the prompts. Will AI entertain AI? Ooh, now it's getting real meta. That's, who knows? We'll see how deep that rabbit hole goes, I suppose. But yeah, the AI technology is already, like, fucking wild even in that regard. Have you guys heard me sing Rap God? Here, I won't do the whole song, it's fucking 6 minutes, but here. So Ray J went straight to the radio station the very next day. Hey fam, I'ma kill you. Lyrics coming at you at supersonic speed. JJ, hey, summalama doomalama, you assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it? Like they even get intonation. And I made of rubber so that anything you say is ricocheting off of me and illegit. I'm devastated more than ever, demonstrating to give a motherfucking audience a feeling like it's levitated and fading. And I know the haters are forever waiting for the day that they can say I fell off. They be so like I know the way to get them motivated to make elevating music. You make elevator music. Like it's actually pretty impressive. And this is just a fucking YouTube goofball here. Imagine what they could do with like a celebrity. Like there's just so much potential with AI generated entertainment. There is no job that is safe. Whatever job you think is safe is not. Acting? Nope. AI could absolutely do that too. I'm telling you. It's gonna get wild quick. This is still early into AI. Thanks to the resub, Jay, and Salami, and the bits, Grant. Hey, thanks for that, Grant. Hope you're doing well. Doctor, AI is actually extremely efficient when it comes to diagnoses right now. They can't perform surgeries or anything, but when it comes to diagnoses, I can't remember the one that's been making headlines, but there's one AI that's really good with oncology. But yeah, I can't do surgery yet. Thanks to the resub. Origina, Soul Drainer, and give sub Soupy. Robots absolutely do surgery. Not autonomously. Not that I know of. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure all the robots you're thinking about with surgery are usually used as tools by the actual surgeons. Not autonomous. It can already code shit too. Yeah, ChatGPT can literally code shit. Thanks to give sub Dumb Drunk Gamer and the resub only made the sub to Charlie and the bits I. Have you seen AI Joe Biden rapping? Oh, I've seen it all. I think AI is just nuts. I actually think it's so fucking insane. Thanks to resub Where's Dave and the Prime thrice. And the bits Dazmail. And the resub Hero and Vador. AI is news reporters. Yep. I'm telling you, I can't think of too many places AI can't succeed, like can't take jobs. In the future, of course. Right now, there's no AI or anything like that that's going to be able to replace like sports. Like you can't have like an AI sports player right now, unless you're talking esports. Because then, yeah, absolutely, they could fuck you up. Oh, if you're talking like physical trades, yeah, they can't do that yet. Yeah, anything in a physical trade, but like think bigger scale. Think long term, 100 years from now. Like I just can't think of too many jobs that they wouldn't be able to replace. I just can't believe we actually got to this point this quickly. It really feels like AI only just started like maybe a year ago. And look where we're at. AI was invented last year. Well, the concept of AI wasn't invented last year, but I'm talking about like all of this steam that it's gathering. It's only been like a year. I remember deep fakes when those came out. That was fucking revolutionary. Now deep fakes are child's play. They can't be streamers. You insane? Of course they could. Things to give sub adequate. The bits marina. They give sub codes. Chat GPT is amazing. Did a whole essay with it. Oh man, actually, that would be a crazy tool for just cheating on papers. Because then you would never get like flagged for plagiarism in all of the algorithms that they use. Or actually, I think it's just one website, turnitin.com. Yeah, 100%. Because it generates original works. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, you would never ever have to write your own goddamn essay. Though it probably wouldn't be giving you A's. It'd just be giving you something serviceable. It probably wouldn't generate like an actual great essay, but you'd turn something in. Exit bits, Tori. Have I used ChatGPT yet? No, because now it's overloaded since it became so mainstream. I haven't been able to actually sign up and use it. So right now it's only been Kaya that's been using it. Thanks, Resub Turbo. Deep fake Tom Cruise is pretty cool. Thanks, Resub Aurora. But it won't source it, will it? If you tell it to, I bet it will. I bet here. Does anyone have ChatGPT access at the moment? Test it. I'm curious. Ask it to write like a 500 word report on I don't know, the Civil War, and then specify site sources. I guarantee it probably would. You could even say like site sources in MLA format. I bet it would. Oh, actually, no, you're right. It can't because it doesn't have access to the live internet. You're right. It can't. It can't. It won't be able to cite. No, it shouldn't be able to. At least it shouldn't be able to because they cut off the live access to the internet. Do yourself right now. What is it not overloaded tonight? Oh wow. Wait, you're right. Can I make my account now finally? No, it's still not letting me sign up. Don't I have? No, I don't. Meh. He's a tier 1 shy in the resub Wooly, high tier, and Cypher. MBT had a Twitter thread a few hours ago where it was making legit Yu-Gi-Oh cards in detail. That's pretty cute. It generates fake sources, like fake articles. That's how markers can check. Ah. So it can't actually... Okay, that makes sense. Thanks, Resub Wood. Well, that's wholesome. Thank you, Wood. And thanks, Resub Bizzle. Have we tried it on mobile? I have not. You playing High on Life? No, I'm gonna play Choo Choo Charles tonight in just a bit. It's apparently a short game, so I'll probably just finish it tonight. My student tried to convince me that using AI to write your personal essay for grad school applications was fine. Had to tell her that it was not very fine. Well, that was worth a try, I guess. Shit, I have no idea, Rin. It cited books for the Civil War essay. Tweeted it at you. Let me see. But are they real citations? Okay. Let's see. I'll pull it up. Okay. So if you... It's cited A&E television networks. You're gonna... I'd say if you're gonna use this to get by on your reports, you might want to check the sources and find some better ones. But are these accurate? Like if you actually go to these cited sources, like they are real? I'm imagining they are. They seem like real. No professor would accept that. The other two I could see them accepting, especially the first one. PBS is reputable, so I imagine this would probably be fine. A&E, no. That one you might want to manually go through and take off. It didn't quote... It didn't quote cite in paper properly. Well, you'd have to probably specify cite in paper, like in essay citations. This is just more of like the standard citing. I think the in-paper one is MLA, right? Or is it APA? Can't remember. But yeah, you'd probably have to specify. I imagine it would do that, though. The tier 1 Hydra and the resub Endless and Goat. And the resub Rainbow. This is fucking crazy, man. Good lord. Thanks, the resub Puppy. And the Prime Knuckle. And Autumn. Running through a plagiarism detector. Well, I don't have a turnitin.com account. I really don't think this would be flagged as plagiarism because the AI literally generates this shit, like original content. At least it did on all the game journalism articles that we had it generate. Thanks to Prime, Pizza Man, Ahmed, and the resub Sizzle, Jake, and Tier 1 Strat. That's scary. Yeah, it is. It is pretty wild. What I really wanted to do, I'll blow the lid off this operation. I thought it'd be fun. I wanted to start a game journalism site that was nothing but AI generated articles and just have it populate the fuck out of it with hundreds of AI generated articles and then subtly plug that shit on Twitter to try and get it traction and see what kind of reputation it could build purely off just AI generated game journalism. How believable would it be? Would anyone catch on? But it's just such a big undertaking for that. That's such a long con. Kotaku did it first. Yeah, probably. Yeah, they beat us to the punch. Top 5 bananas in games. You'd just be populating with the most outrageous shit. Because the podcast episode's not out yet, but Kaya, we were talking about it on the podcast, and Kaya did a prompt where it said, give me a list of like 10 Kotaku articles. Or give me a list of 10 potential Kotaku articles that would be popular, or something like that. And ChatGPT spit out 10 bangers. Like 10 articles, like titles that would actually go so hard and would be completely believable. It is like the AI somehow has like a level of awareness on like the actual personality and tone of Kotaku. Thanks, a resub Apple Hole. Spoil one? God, I can't remember him verbatim. Well, actually, I remember one. When Kai asked it, one of them that really stood out because it was so fucking believable was Kotaku article focusing on war games, glorifying war crimes, and trying to pervert the perspective of what it means to be like a patriot or something. It was something to that effect, like war games are corrupting the youth by making them believe that killing is okay and war is great. Like that is what the AI spit out as a Kotaku article when it was just asked what would be a good Kotaku article, and it gave that, which is so unbelievably accurate. Like that is something Kotaku would probably post today. And it's something IGN posted when Call of Duty Vanguard came out. They wrote a whole article about how it's time we stop having war games or whatever. So you could actually probably just have an entire site dedicated to AI churning out articles like that, because it has some level of like understanding of game journalism. It's crazy. It is just crazy. Things are some Bunny and Gamble. Just because the bar is set so low. Well, yeah, that's why it'd be game journalism. You'd have to target first. You seen the new nuclear fusion breakthrough? Yeah, we went over it last night. Just tried it, and the first one was why video games don't need single player campaigns anymore. 100% believable as like a Kotaku or Polygon article. Thanks, resub Underdog. That's just news from EA. How'd your WoW raid go last night? Pretty well. We got through 3 encounters. Still need to finish it. I'd be lying if I said I didn't swipe to get some WoW tokens so I could afford some better gear to up my eye level. So next time we do the raid, which we'll probably do it tomorrow. I don't know if we'll stream it, but regardless, I do want to finish that raid soon. Yeah, I'm now 355 eye level, so I'll actually be able to contribute a bit more. Your streamer yoink cash from the chat. Bro, literally no one in chat plays WoW. Like, we were struggling. I do not have like a big WoW playing community out here. Thanks to resub Ogton. We had a couple pumpers though. Our raid group was actually pretty fire. Did your item sell? My BOE? Yeah, but I had to crank the price down to 150k. Everything tanked overnight. Every other item, every other BOE of that kind, of that set, was going for like 100 to 150k. So I had to drop that drastically. And it finally sold. But man, I actually had a lot of fun in that raid. I really want to finish it. So as soon as the boys are ready. Thanks, Resub Sniper. I always just love raids, man. Like a well done raid, it has to be some of the most fun content in gaming. Destiny 2, I hate the grind around it. I think it's fucking mind numbing. But man, those raids go so hard. Now WoW raids got me are scratching that itch. Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy XIV raids look really cool, especially the Nier Automata one. There's 3 Nier raids? Oh shit, I had no idea. No, we're still going for day 1 on Lightfall. So I still have to finish Witch Queen, which we still haven't done yet. But yeah, we're gonna try and day 1 Nightfall or Lightfall. That's for Destiny. When does Lightfall come out? February, I think. Never will. We probably won't succeed, but we're gonna try. Thanks, Resub Unidentified. Yeah, I already checked out Hogwarts Legacy gameplay. Looks a lot better in their most recent trailer for it. What's the plan for tonight? Choo Choo Charles was just going over shit. It's apparently a short game, so it's not going to take long. Did you hear about the amazing Luca's racist rant about Elden Ring winning Game of the Year? Says that anyone playing Elden Ring is a terrorist and anti-American. Sounds like a guy that was desperate for attention. I don't know who that is, but it just sounds like a guy that's trying to troll to get attention out of it. Thanks, Resub Corn and Tier 1 Kev. Oh, hey, Beaver. Yeah, I'm definitely going to run dungeons after Witch Queen to get ready. Probably a chat GPT generated take. Chiroo. Thanks to the resub cactus. I think it could replace animators? What, AI? Holy fuck yeah. Animators will probably beg for this kind of technology. Do you know how helpful it would be to have AI do like some in-between frames for you? Like, I think animation is a place where they will welcomely open some AI assistance. 100%. Like, that's not one where people are going to be like apprehensive to it. I think animators will really be excited because when it comes to animation, there's so much like tedious groundwork, like grunt work no one really wants to do. If you could just feed that to an AI to turn that out for you while you focus on the bigger and better shots, I bet they'd love that. But again, I'm not an animator. That's just how I feel they'd respond to it because of how cutthroat and tedious it is. No shot. I don't know, man. I read all those horror stories about like Japanese animation studios and how people get so unbelievably overworked that they fucking drop dead. I feel like having AI assistants to help ease some of that workload would be a very welcome change. Bro, Mappa haven't seen their children in months. Well, yeah, Jesus, with the amount of projects Mappa takes on. Doubt they're gonna work them less. Well, I feel like they would though. Most of that time is spent on those like in between frame. Well, okay, that's an exaggeration. I'm really putting a lot of stock into that. But a lot of that time is spent on like the more tedious work, not like the actual crucial stuff, but it's stuff that still needs to be done, and it's a lot of workload that just takes a lot of time. If you could dump that to an AI, you'd have no reason to just keep overworking them for that shit. At least with Mappa, they just take on more projects. True, they could have the cup runneth over and just have a million projects because now they have AI doing the really low level grunt work. I have a bachelor's degree in animation, could definitely see how AI could help streamline the animation process. Yeah, but chat does make a good point. There is absolutely a world where that then becomes even more exploitive, where you now just take on more projects and still overwork your animators while paying them less because now you have AI. So you justify like a pay cut by saying, well, now half your job goes to AI. So like there's still plenty of room for exploitation. But in an ideal world, I think AI could be a great assistant when it comes to animation. He's the prime hunky. I had ChatGPT code an entire 55 line pizza ordering system in Python. Fuck yeah. That's fucking hot. Nice.